You see that billboard? That's my baby boy right there. That's Charlie. I was driving down the highway and I saw the billboard and it said Charlie, and that was my baby, and I noticed it and I just had to pull over and get a video for you guys because I thought that was so cool. My little baby's face is on the highway and everybody sees it when they drive past. He's famous. That's cool. Eee! I'm so proud.
Use your spoon. So I wanted to share with you guys something that I don't normally, and I was hesitating, but I told Michael this story and he's like, you should tell them. So I'm like, okay, I will. We have been struggling with, just since having the baby, finances a little bit, and we've been tight financially and like with food and money for food and stuff. I've realized that I have like this phobia almost of food running out. I only realized this after the other day when I was walking through the pantry and I was like, nope, I can't eat that, nope, I can't eat that, nope, I can't eat that, because then it's gonna run out, and I have this phobia that it will never be replenished. And so I am trying to make a video and everybody keeps coming in here.
I know.
Okay.
To police the children out of your video.
Thank you.
Getting any of that cuteness in there?
No.
Oh, man. I just want to edit.
Michael. So anyways, this is something that I've just barely realized because I was like starving in this house that we do have food here, but I just was like starving myself because of this phobia I have of running out. I was saying a prayer while I was going through the pantry, but if I eat this food, then it's not going to be replenished. You know, that's what I was thinking. And I heard, have faith and the food will come. It will be replenished. Don't worry. I was just like, okay. So I started eating food like I normally would if there weren't any like worries about it. And then today, so this all happened yesterday. So then today, like first thing, this lady from my church came over and brought a loaf of bread, homemade bread, and a jar of jam, and like homemade jam, and tomatoes and corn from her garden, fresh and so delicious. And like the kids just loved it, and I was so happy, and I was just thinking, I forgot kind of about what happened yesterday. And then just barely another lady from my church just came by and brought this huge plate of goodies. The kids loved it, and they ate some. And it just occurred to me, holy cow, that was a trial of my faith, you know, to start eating like I know it's gonna come, like I know the food will come. And then it did. It's times like these where I know, without a doubt, that God is watching over my family and me. I just can't deny that, you know? It's like, it's so in your face real that it's like, I can't say that God doesn't exist. Like, I know he does. And I know that he answered my prayer. And it might be just with a couple little things in a couple little ways, and it might not alleviate all of the stress, but I know that it was an answer to my prayer.
Oh, look at this deliciousness that we've been given. What a gift. What a wonderful gift.
I got one.
Did you eat one?
She brought these little hand crocheted burp towels.
Ooh, cool. Okay, you're good. Hello, you found the good stuff, huh? Here, eat that. Eat those veggies.
Check it.
There's the good stuff. I'll be eating some of that soon. By the way, guess what? This boy's famous, because guess who I saw on a billboard?
Did you
I saw
get a
his
video?
face. Yeah, I did. I got a picture. Yeah, he was on the billboard. I was driving and I was just like, driving, and all of a sudden I was like, Charlie? That's my baby boy! I'm on the billboard!
Look at that. She totally went like army crawl on the counter, was looking right at you, and went whoosh.
Alright, well we gotta get this put back away before they eat it all. Crazy kids. Homemade bread and homemade honey. Don't get
And
much
what's that
better
red
than that.
glob of blood?
Yeah, I cut myself with a knife. Just kidding. That's the raspberry jam they gave us. Oh, it's so delicious. Heaven on a plate right here. By the way, if you guys never saw Becca's homemade bread recipe on Pins and Things, you really ought to go check it out. That is some good homemade bread. I love it. In fact, eating this homemade bread is making me want to make some homemade bread because it's so good. So me and Charlie are hanging out. He's looking a little bit grumpy. Huh, dude? Are you looking a little bit grumpy? Oh, that light is so bright. So James and Corbin and Ellie went with Grandma and Grandpa Beach to go hang out at a splash pad so that Becca and I can work on some Pins and Things videos. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Feeling pretty good about it?
It's looking really good.
You're almost done with that one, huh?
Almost done with the bottom part. I'm still gonna put a witch on it.
Okay. So we're doing some Halloween stuff. These are gonna be some really cool like candlelit decorations for Halloween that I think are gonna look really awesome. They're looking good, babe. So we've got a little cityscape here, like a creepy night town on this jar. And when you put the candle inside, it's gonna glow this like eerie purple color around the black city. It's gonna look awesome. Thanks you guys so much for watching today's video. Wasn't it pretty cool seeing Charlie's face up on the billboard across the highway? I thought that was so awesome. I knew that they were going to do that. I just didn't know where the billboard was and if I would ever see it. So I'm really glad that I got to get a little video of that because that's so special. Make sure to click on Pins and Things if you want to see the tutorial on how to make that awesome homemade bread. And check out yesterday's video if you missed it. We talked a little bit about homeschooling and how awesome that is. Also subscribe to the Beach House if you're new. New videos every single day. Come back often because we're having a lot of fun over here. Make sure to also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Google+, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Pause the game.